Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund and AAA Minneapolis.
Paramedics, we have a squad involved accident on the ramp here.
Officers requesting you southbound 100 to go eastbound 494. We have a semi-truck versus squad paramedics.
My first thought was Darren his legs could have been decapitated. I was scared. I literally was scared. I've known Darren for 16 years, and that just the fact that officers are killed on the side of the road, and that was my first instinct was he could be dead.
Heavy 196, what are the entries?
Officers were on a traffic stop on the ramp from South 100 to East 494, and there ended up to be an arrest. While officers were still on scene conducting vehicle inventory and waiting for the tow truck to arrive to tow the vehicle away, we had part of the ramp shut down and vehicles could still go by on the side. There were multiple vehicles that were able to pass. Unfortunately, there was a semi that had passed by way too fast and ended up striking one of our squad cars and then also striking the suspect vehicle where one of our officers was actually inside the doorway actually conducting the search. Darren was speechless. I think he was in shock.
Yeah, I think so.
As anybody that would be in that type of situation, almost getting hit by a semi, I think it still hadn't registered with him, and it took him a little bit to kind of regain kind of the composure of what had actually happened.
The officers, in this case, was making an arrest on a DWI, and he was pulling that person off the road, and this happened. An officer was nearly injured and nearly killed because of someone going too fast. Slow up is the key, so you can have more reaction time. Moving over is the best option. If that lane gets open, move over if it is open. But slowing up will save lives and will reduce a lot of accidents, not just for the officer, but for the traveling public. In June of 2018, we had another one very similar to this on Highway 169. Where Officer Nick Peterson was in a squad car on the side of the road, and his car was rear-ended at a high rate of speed because someone was reaching for her cell phone. Nick Peterson is lucky to be still working as an Edina officer.
Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund and AAA Minneapolis.